What are all these people doing? They're pumping gasoline for their cars. According to the U.S. Department of Labor, the average American spends about $185 every month on just gasoline. For many people, that could cover part of their rent or a trip to the grocery store. Since oil is a non-renewable resource, the supply of gasoline will only get smaller over time. So if gas isn't going to get any cheaper, how can we spend less money on it? It means we'll have to use less fuel. How can we do that? The answer to that question depends on the vehicle itself. Not all vehicles are the same. We have compact cars, minivans, trucks, and freight vehicles. As you can see, all of them are different sizes and fill different purposes. As you might expect, they all use gasoline differently. But let's make things easy and talk about a normal 4-door passenger vehicle. All we need our car to do is get ourselves from point A to point B. Let's say you and your friend are both driving the same type of car, and you both want to drive to the gas station from your house. You get there using the same roads, except you used 1/5 of a gallon less gasoline than she did. How can this happen? We would say that your car has better fuel economy than hers. Every car has a fuel economy, usually given in terms of miles per gallon. If that distance between your house and the gas station was 20 miles, your friend would be getting 20 miles per gallon, and you would be getting 25 miles per gallon. Cars that have higher fuel economy are more efficient, which means that they do better at converting the stored fuel energy to moving energy. However, making a vehicle more efficient is not all that easy. That's why car companies are asking engineers to conduct research on their vehicles. To do this, they will first run experiments on the vehicle in a controlled environment. This experiment uses a device called a chassis dynamometer. For short, we'll call it the dyno. On the floor are a set of metal cylinders that act as rollers. When the car's front wheels are placed on the dyno, the car can't escape, but it can still drive. This is like how you can run in place without actually going anywhere. Now that we have an experiment, we need to be able to measure the test while it is happening. Cars use devices called sensors, which are electronic devices that are able to sense things like motion, temperature, electrical current, and gear positions. When sensors collect information, they send it electronically through signals. A practical example of a signal could be something like a traffic light. Just like traffic lights, signals also tell the car what to do at different times. If there is a green signal sent to the engine, it will speed up, or a red signal could tell it to slow down. With so many signals to manage, car manufacturers use a computer, called the Electronic Control Unit, or ECU, to control the car. Every car made these days has an ECU inside of it. Researchers collect the signal data from the ECU to figure out how the car performs. After getting the results of the tests, they can see what parts of the car can be improved. Then, the engineers modify the car's design based on these improvement areas. A car that performs better is more efficient, which, as you know, means that it has a higher fuel economy, which saves us gasoline. Now that you know how automotive researchers use the engineering design process, the challenge for you is this: how would you create a more efficient vehicle?